This is how it's supposed to look.
What's going on, everyone? It's Braden with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. No more baby curves. Is that true? Maybe so. With that being said, let's get started. Before we talk about the baby curves, I want to give you guys an update as to the business, what's going on. Things are getting better. I'm starting to receive a lot more merchandise. A lot of people say, when's this chain coming in? When's that chain coming in? Within the next 2 to 4 weeks, if you watch this, a lot of stuff will be in stock. You could always go on the product page, say it's a 4mm rope chain, enter your email. As soon as I get it in, you'll get notified, or just follow me on Instagram at JACOJE Fine Jewelry. That is, and also a good way, because when I get new stuff, I post it around the neck, outside with the sun hitting, so you guys can kind of get a different feel, but I keep you guys updated with that on Instagram. So that's pretty much that. If you have an order for a pendant, manufacturing is up and running full steam ahead, so I'm able to get a lot of these pending orders, custom diamond scripts, crosses, diamond crosses, you guys name it. In my next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, show you guys the pamps, because it's been tough, but I'm in a better space, able to work now, able to receive merchandise from Italy, so we're kind of getting back going. As you guys know, it stopped, so it's pretty scary. So if you're watching this, you have a pending order, if you want a JACOJE chain, whatever it may be, in the next 2 to 4 weeks, chains will be back in stock. Also, your pending order will be shipped. So rest assured, I'm working on it. Things are going well. Been very stressful time, but I appreciate you guys' support, patience during this time. Now for the main event, what you have been waiting for. Bye-bye baby curb. Now this is a tough video to make. The baby curb chain, I'm wearing mine 5.5mm 22-inch, yes, personal collection, not from the inventory to try to sell this to you guys. This is mine, got it for my birthday. But the baby curb, we got to talk about the baby curb. The baby curb in general. Now let's take it back. The baby curb is a direct comparison style to the Miami Cuban link. The Miami Cuban link is a top 3 most popular chain style in the world. Everybody wants to buy Miami Cubans. Everybody, gold sellers, want to sell Miami Cuban links because they work and people want to buy them, so it's a good thing. When I discovered the baby curb a couple years ago, it didn't have a name. These chains generally don't. I mean, Figaro's do, rope chains. The big classic chains do, but the baby curb was a no name. It was just a chain that you could sell. So, and there are commercial names to the baby curb. It's just not as popular. Let's say the Franco, Miami Cuban link, Figaro. You guys get the point. For me, I could have stuck with the Miami Cuban link because, again, I've made comparisons and I'll continue to make comparison videos between a Miami Cuban link and a baby curb style chain. That style chain, they're very similar. There's a few different things about them, but overall they're heavy, tight links. All you want in that style of link chain. For me, it was kind of a risk to start selling that style and not put those eggs in the basket of the Miami Cuban link. But with JACOJE, my business style, me personally, who I am, I kind of wanted to be a little bit different for you guys and kind of go my own route. Yes, I sell Miami Cuban links. Yes, I do very well selling Miami Cuban links, but for me, I want to be a little different. And when I saw the baby curb chain, I just knew it was something different that I really wanted to back and start selling. With that being said, I've really enjoyed growing the baby curb to make it kind of more mainstream. This chain has been around for a while. I'm not the one that brought this to the market. I'm not claiming to do so, but to kind of add that swagger to it and make it more available to the people and showing the reviews and taking the time to hype that chain up. Rightfully so. I don't sell a product that I wouldn't wear myself or I don't strongly believe in. And when it comes to a high quality link chain, the baby curb is at the top. Trust me. I'll show the B-roll so you guys can see tight links, thick, diamond cut up top, made in Italy, guaranteed purity, all that stuff from JACOJE. So there's a lot to be excited from. For me, I felt like I took a no-name chain that a lot of people, if you're selling gold chains, you're gonna say, you know what, I wanna sell Miami Cuban link because that's what people will buy. It's easier for people to sell on a name that you already know. So attaching the baby curb, selling it, just giving it a name because, you know, the manufacturing name is just a code basically. But along that way, I realized that, you know, what I've done to the baby curb or for the baby curb for my company, not anybody else. I go on competitors' websites, honestly, and they stole my pictures to sell that chain. That's a fact right there. But that's a different story. What I've done for the baby curb is I've taken kind of what JACOJE stands for, being different, having the best quality, and that represents that chain, that represents me, that represents the company. So I felt it was right to kind of shed the baby curb name and rename it the JACOJE curb. The chain is still there. That chain, the baby curb, and I'll probably still say baby curb because I've been saying it over and over, and it's sad to me that it's no longer baby curb. I'm no longer baby curb Braden. The JACOJE curb, I put the JACOJE there because I've really taken the time, the years, and to develop this chain to make it what it is and give it the potential, the branding behind it, and my stamp of approval on this chain to sell it. And it's really taken off and it's grown. It's done well for a chain that directly competes with a top 3 chain in the Miami Cuban link. So for me to add the JACOJE curb to this name just really gives that branding and that identity for this link style. And I did the same thing with the JACOJE link. You guys see the 1.2mm JACOJE link on my website. That was a link style chain that I fell in love with, and I'm really gonna back. Next week actually, which was supposed to be the video today, is me unboxing the new 3mm 14-karat yellow gold JACOJE links. I am so excited about those chains. I'm gonna save it for these videos. There's gonna be a full review video. There's gonna be comparison review. Every type of video you want for these chains, I'm gonna make because I am really excited. That's how I feel with the baby curb, because really it was a gamble to get that heavily invested when you're talking about gold stock, all that, to heavily invested in that style chain, but I just wanted to be different and I wanted to sell different stuff. Not that the same stuff you see everywhere. I wanted to kind of have a little different taste because overall that's my business model. When I first started, guys, you might not have known me, but the cool thing to do as a jeweler in my position was to be the jeweler to the stars, celebrities, athletes, and be all cool and be like, hey, I'm a jeweler, I work with this guy, that guy. And you guys know this, but for me, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna treat my clients just like how I want to be treated. I want to educate, I want to be comfortable, and that's how I did it. And now you guys know a lot of people are just kind of following suit. The same people I look to, like, oh, how do I be like this guy, is now going in that route. But for me, it's just being different. And these style chains, the baby curb slash JACOJE curb, different than that Miami Cuban link, a little bit different. And you could choose, I offer both obviously, but the JACOJE link, it's just something, when I put the JACOJE name on it, you know I back it 100%. The reason why you guys trust me, the reason why you come to JACOJE, a lot of people say, oh, you're not making your own ropes, you're not a real jeweler. Okay, that might be true, but at the end of the day, my job is not to make your rope chain. My job is to make sure when you buy your rope chain, the process is as streamlined as possible for when you pay. It ships, any problems, I'm here. And of course, the quality, the gold content is 100% what you expect when you pay for a high ticket value like some jewelry. So that's my job, that's my mission statement, that's my goal. So with the branded chains like now the JACOJE curb, I've developed this and I put the stamp on there because I'm that passionate about this style chain. I get behind it, and you know, I'm really proud to do so. It's a good moment for me, my company, to be able to brand myself with this style chain because I put in the years and years of work to get it to where it's at, and I'm happy about that. So at the end of the day, honestly, it's bittersweet. It's sad because I love the name Baby Curb. It's just what that chain was, and I've said it so many times, but at the end of the day, it's the same style chain and it's coming from JACOJE, so nothing's really changed. It's exciting for me to be able to feel confident and comfortable that I'm gonna brand it the JACOJE curb, and I'm not gonna do that with any, like, the classic chains are the classic chains. I think it's disrespectful to try to change the name of the Franco. Like, that's the Franco chain. You could put JACOJE in front of it, but at the end of the day, it's a Franco chain. The Miami Cuban link, the Figaro, the rope, you can't change. It's just disrespectful to the gold community. These other style chains are different, like the JACOJE link and now the JACOJE curb. Those aren't, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel with the Franco and change the name. That is disrespectful. That is disrespectful to the community. I don't stand that. So these other chains that you kind of take a gamble and a chance on, yes, you could do that, in my opinion. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below of the name switch. I know it's a little sad, but it's for the right reasons. It's just to keep growing and for me to just kind of keep pushing and sell the top quality to the best people around the world, which is you guys. Thank you guys. And let me tell you, things are gonna be a lot better around here. I got a lot of stuff. We got diamond boss crosses on the way that have been sitting in the safe for 8 weeks. I haven't been able to release them because of the coronavirus. We got new animal pieces on the way, and we got a bunch of new chains. on the way. So thank you guys for sitting tight, being patient, watch my videos over during this whole freaking epidemic crisis. It's not over, it's not near over, but at least now I can get back to work and keep grinding. Like usual, my next video is going to be a great video, so watch that. Smash that like button, follow me on Instagram. Thank you for the support, comment down below, and we'll see you on the next jewelry video.